you have to be able to experience it. When you experience it, you have experienced it, but not enough to be able to be familiar with it. So you have to experience it more. So what you're doing right now is you have to fully trust that things are going to be fine. But you see, you don't fully trust it. That's the thing. You think you still have to go ahead and figure something out. There's nothing more to figure out. There's only the doing part now. But the doing part for you is to silence your mind during the times that you need to do nothing, which means you silence your mind. And I know for you, you have some extra time on your hands, so you can focus on that. Set a clock for 60 minutes and sit there and practice silencing your mind. And watch all the thoughts come in that's going to try to stop you from doing the most simple task. Sit there and do nothing for 60 minutes. You got the time. But you're gonna sit there and what about this? What about that? All of that is your self-image, AKA ego. It's gonna come through like that. It's gonna come through all kinds of ways. It's gonna question every single thing. How do I know I'm doing it right? Well, what about if this happens? What about this happens? What about this happens? Well, what about this? Well, I read this, I remember this. It's gonna say every single thing you can think about. All you have to do is keep coming to the present moment and let that voice chatter, because it's gonna chatter till the end constantly. But every time when you disregard it, you don't give your attention to it, the energy of your mind starts to decrease and the chatter becomes a little bit less. But you're gonna need to do it a lot. Your mind chatters a lot. So you're gonna have to do this every day, as often as you can if you wanna get faster results, as often as you can. And just know, you're gonna be dealing with the chatter for a while. But if you keep going, it will stop. Your mind was like my mind. Okay, I keep telling you that because I see myself years before, just like you. My mind was I asked the same questions. Okay, and I'm telling you, it will slow down. But until it does, it's gonna ask everything under the sun, every single thing that's gonna try to trick you to think. Every single thing you can think about, questioning everything. Well, what happens if Mike's saying is not right? Well, how does he know that? Well, what happens if I'm different? Maybe I'm different. Maybe we're all unique and I'm different and my mind works different. You're gonna think about everything, every single thing to get you to keep thinking. Okay, expect that to happen. All you have to do, come back to the present moment. Keep doing it and you will discover it for yourself, because you're gonna start to move towards the experience of your mind slowing down. And then you'll start to experience that expansive awareness more and more. Every time when you experience that expansive awareness, you now have knowingness. You know that it's working. Not because what I'm saying or other people are saying. You know it's working because you are experiencing it yourself. Don't ever trust what I say or other people say. Experience it for yourself. But you got to do it enough so you can experience it for yourself. That's the real truth that everybody, they cannot get a truth from somebody else. No story, analogy, and lessons is going to replace your own experience. So your goal is the real thing that you need. Everything else that I've said and everybody else said is not gonna be comparable to your own experience. You can't touch it. So everything that you've learned up to this point is so you can have your own experience. And until you have your own experience, you have nothing. Nothing. It's not valuable. It doesn't matter. It's worth nothing. Get your own experience. Intellect, information, it's worth nothing. Get your own experience. Just remember that.